Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Passes short and sharp, and he's had a hit! Lampard clipped into space, taken back almost at once. Gilberto Silva, Adams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Palmer. It's Saka. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Delivers the Gascoigne! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Gilberto Silva. So it is still 0-0. And it's Yaya Toure. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka. In by Saka. And that's the keeper's ball. Palmer. Saka tries to play it through. Saka aimed in towards the centre. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Whistle's gone. That's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Palmer. In it comes. Oh, it's Gascoigne. Played into space out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vieira. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Palmer. Gilberto Silva. Park Ji-sung. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Gilberto Silva. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Haaland. Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Goes for a shot! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Saka has it out wide and in space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Palmer goes short. Great ball, and real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Park Ji-sung. Lampard. And it's Rodri. That ball looks a good one. Well, that's well spotted. Lampard, nicely shaped ball. Gilberto Silva, Yaya Toure. And Dixon. Gabriel, could be danger here. He is through here, takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Header! Gabriel gets good distance on it. Caicedo. Beckham with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vardiol. And it's Rodri. Gascoigne. Well, that is one way to stop him. Haaland is fouled. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Park Ji-sung. And Gabriel. Gilberto Silva. And here's Torres, played out wide. Little pass back. Now Gilberto Silva. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Gascoigne. Gascoigne going face-to-face with his great rival. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Palmer. Gilberto Silva. And it's Yaya Toure. Palmer has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Palmer with the short one. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. A probing pass. Saka's delivery. Van Dijk can get it clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dixon. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Yaya Toure. Park Ji-sung touches it back for Yaya Toure. Gilberto Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
So, third quarter of the game.
Frank Lampard. Coming on the field is number 11, Cantona.
And it's been taken short. And here's Palmer. And that's aimed into the middle. Vieira with the clearance. He's tried one! Palmer tries a measured ball. And this is Park Ji-sung. Has crossed into them. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Dixon. And Adams. Saka wriggles his way through. Arsenal go in search of a late winner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Saka. Now Gilberto Silva.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Dixon.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's Saka. Adams. Now Gilberto Silva. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Palmer. Great vision. Haaland!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice looking ball.
Arsenal have really...
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. So our quest to find the winner continues. Yaya Toure. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Dink through, and the shot's on here. Cantona. Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there. Palmer, he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. He's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Park Ji-sung. Gilberto Silva. More and more pressure on the ball here for Palmer. Saka. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Saka could try cutting inside here. Van Dijk can get it clear. For Palmer. Gilberto Silva. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
...will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Here we go then for the last time. The score's still 0-0. And that is out of play. Played into the box. Goes for the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Timber. Back to the keeper it goes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Yaya Toure. And this... Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Dixon. Foot in. He's got away. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played back into the centre. Toma knocks it out wide. Cross needs to be good. Big chance, corner.
Substitution on the field.
All hands on deck for this one.
Beckham. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Van Nistelrooy.
Toure plays it short, and it's Timber. Cross to the back post. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Just a quick announcement.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Cantona first in line. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Toure steps up for his penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Van Nistelrooy is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Arsenal can't afford to miss another one. Big character, big moment, big save. Gascoigne is able to finish it here. He's buried it, and he's won it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Fellow attendees, this is
Look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.